to yes on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see them as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes. Do you think that worked?
I do think that works, Jonathan and everyone. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. We are now live. My co-host is wrapping up a few things and he will be here shortly. But until he gets here, Jonathan, what do you think about introducing these fine folks?
I think that sounds like a great idea. I'm ready for it.
Let's do it. First, coming from London, UK, owner, operator of a nonprofit organization empowering women and supporting businesses to grow and make an impact, provides personal assistance to business and freelancers, creating systems to effectively reach their ideal clients, helps organizations streamline processes, enhance efficiency, and connect with ideal clients to achieve business goals. Let's welcome to the show, Yvette Franklin.
Hello.
Yvette, welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Yvette, we kick this show off with a fun fact. As I said in the green room, it's a headline fun fact, not a story such as I learned to surf, ski, and scuba dive from a blind man, not going back to like when you were a child till today, because then we'd all go to Snooze City. And so Yvette, and everybody's going to model you, so you're really on the spot. So Yvette, what is your headline fun fact?
Okay, so fun fact is my name's Yvette. It's spelled with an E. If you live in Europe or you're French, you will often tell me that my name is just spelled wrong. Simple as that.
Simple as that. But it is not spelled wrong because that's what your mama decided. I get it. Yvette is not spelled wrong. She knows what she's up to. And Yvette, are you ready to have some fun today?
100%.
Let's have some fun with Yvette. Thank you, Yvette. And next up from Dallas, Texas, USA athlete, keynote speaker, two-time Paralympian, building people up and inspiring transformation wherever she goes, changes, optimizes, and upgrades every space, balancing heart and logic with divinely ordered, detailed divinely ordered, detailed approach, a visionary leader who overcomes obstacles, lifts others, and invites self-growth by meeting people where they are. Let's welcome to the show, Gina Jenkins.
Hello.
Gina, hello. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Gina, what is your fun fact?
My fun fact is that I am the baby of 9 children.
The baby of 9 children? What is that like?
Yeah, right?
Did your
You
did your
learn through
siblings like look
experience.
at did your siblings look after you, or were your siblings like, she's the baby, they want nothing to do with her?
They didn't have a choice. We're babies. They don't have a choice. They have to take us everywhere and look after us. They loved me and they beat me. I probably got my strength and my love both from them. How's that?
That is fair enough. And Gina, you are a Paralympian and you train Paralympians. Am I understanding that correctly?
Both, yeah.
That is phenomenal. Sean, as you probably know or may not know, he's legally blind, and he was gonna become a Paralympic skier, but the dedication that it comes to be a Paralympic athlete is just unbelievable, he said. And so congratulations to you. What area, what are you an athlete? What is your mastery in?
I'm very blessed to have wore USA on my back in 3 different sports, in basketball, volleyball, and bowling. So, yeah.
Wow. That is incredible.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
There you go. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you for wearing that USA as a badge of honor and competing in those athletic areas. And Gina, are you ready to have some fun?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And rolling with Gina from Nashville, Tennessee, luxury real estate agent in Nashville, providing exceptional service in high-end properties with expert guidance, speaker agent and executive director, empowering entrepreneurs and speakers to elevate their personal brand and influence, master connector, creating authentic opportunities for growth while traveling and immersing in new cultures and with family. Let's welcome to the show, Candy Pruitt.
Yeah.
Candy, hello. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Candy, what is your fun fact?
Hey, Bella. Well, thank you so much for that kind introduction. My fun fact is I am an avid sports fan, and I rarely say no to a spontaneous adventure, especially when traveling.
So, sports, travel. And so, Candy, if you could go anywhere tomorrow with your family, where would you go?
I would take my son to Machu Picchu. That is one of the places that is next on my list.
Machu Picchu, that is definitely, I admire people who want to do that. I think about it, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think I want to struggle that hard. But I admire the people that do. So, awesome job, Candy. It is absolutely extraordinary to have you here today. I'm hearing with this group so far, that there's definitely a competitiveness, but with heart, is what I'm hearing so far is the theme. So thank you, Candy, and welcome to the Heart of Influence.
Thank you.
And next up from Green Bay, Wisconsin, empowering youth storytelling, writing workshops, mentoring, and programming to help young people find their voice, builds pathways connecting education, entrepreneurship, housing, and transportation, fostering lasting economic opportunities for families, mobilizes community partners and leaders to improve school outcomes, prevent violence, and create long-term wealth. Let's welcome to the show, Damien Doran.
Hello.
Hello, Damien. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Damien, your fun fact, please.
My fun fact is they call me Mr. Green Bay, but I am a Chicago Bears fan.
So why are you called Mr. Green Bay as a Chicago fan? Just out of curiosity.
So I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, but my mom moved me to Green Bay when I was 12. And at that time, there were no brown people up here. And so I was the welcoming committee since.
The welcome committee since. That is awesome, Damien. Bears fans, the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. That's what I know about the Bears. And Damien, welcome to the Art of Influence.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go do it. Rolling with this crew next up from Rockland, California. I'm not even sure where that is, and I know California quite well. Owner of a branding and marketing AI business specializing in innovative solutions for brand growth. Creator of a community platform, crypto ecosystem, empowering individuals in the digital economy space. Serial entrepreneur, single father, and faith-driven leader committed to personal growth and community impact. Let's welcome to the show, Anthony Biaggi.
Hey, Bella, how's it going?
I am extraordinary, Anthony. How about yourself?
Doing very well. Yeah, excited to be here.
We are excited to have you. And Anthony, what is your fun fact?
This is something a little different than people are saying, but I think it's relevant nonetheless. Memes. Everybody know what memes are?
Yes.
They're now shared more than news articles altogether, making them today's most powerful form of cultural communication.
Fascinating. So are you a meme creator, Anthony? Do you have a viral meme?
Yeah, I actually have a meme militia.
Meme militia. That is awesome.
I have a team of over 100 people across the United States and the world now, it's growing, that create memes as a form of marketing campaigns.
That is absolutely extraordinary. Meme mania, I'm hearing, Anthony. That is super fun. And are you ready to have some fun on the Heart of Influence? Maybe there'll be a meme of the Heart of Influence before this is over.
Oh, I'm gonna meme you, Bella.
I'm gonna meme you too. Welcome, Anthony, to the Heart of Influence. Are you ready to have some fun?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Next up from Columbus, Georgia, military veteran. Thank you for your service, John. Military veteran with a passion for service, dedicated to supporting fellow veterans with their and their well-being. President of a local association, founder of a nonprofit ensuring veterans access to vital benefits, servant leader in multiple spaces, entrepreneur in network marketing and travel club industry, fostering growth. Let's welcome to the show, John Madeira.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here, John. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And John, your fun fact, please.
My fun fact is that I have jumped out of 27 airplanes in my lifetime.
27 perfectly good airplanes. Now, John, was this pre-military, in the military, or post-military, or all of the above?
This was all while I was in the military.
All while you were in the military. Well, thank you for your service, John, and making those dives out of the airplanes in service of our country. So appreciated.
Thanks so much.
And are you ready to have some fun today?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Next up, the man that brought us all here together today from the great state of Texas, catalyst of legacy and truth, Jonathan embodies faith, resilience, and vision, inspiring others to rise in their full power, live abroad in Germany and Mexico, learning languages, and more importantly, learning culture outside of his own, on a beautiful journey of recovering, taking others with him while leaving behind addiction and unmanageability in life for 781 days ago. Let's welcome to the show, Mr. Jonathan Linus. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Jonathan, your fun fact, please.
Fun fact. I may have lived in Germany. I may have studied Spanish in Mexico. I was born in El Paso, Texas.
born in El Paso, Texas, the great state of Texas, and had some adventures, Jonathan, and absolutely extraordinary. And Jonathan, want to give you a congratulations for bringing this entire group together today in service of them. It's definitely not an easy feat to bring people together.
Well, there's some rock stars in my life, and it is amazing to put them together so they can have each other in their lives too.
Well, there we go. Well, thank you for that, Jonathan. And I will introduce myself and maybe introduce my co-host, or maybe I'll introduce him later. My name is Bella Verita. I am your co-host of The Heart of Influence. I have co-hosted more than 1,800 episodes with more than 8,000 guests of this very show. And I started selling crafts on my front lawn as an 8-year-old. When after I started selling crafts, I went into network marketing, where I was the number one I was a top income earner in that network marketing company. When that company shut down, I was the number one business broker in the state of Nevada for 3 straight years, first woman ever, youngest woman ever. And now I co-host this very show. So thank you all for having me here today. And just a couple of notes about my co-host. He is the first blind unicorn company builder. And he also has spoken on Tony Robbins' stage 18 times. And he's an incredible philanthropist that has raised nearly $10 million for charities. So that is myself and my co-host. And then what are we doing here today? Hold on. That side. Hello, Sean Callaghan. Okay, we introduced ourselves, so I'm gonna go into role plays, and we'll see you in a little bit. He's on his way. So we've had a little bit of fun. We've made some introductions, and now we jump into a game because Plato said, play a game with me for an hour, and we will learn more about each other than if we spoke for a year. And so we could go to one of those like boring networking things where we exchange cards and then we never speak again, or we could do what Plato said, play a game for an hour, get to know each other, and then from here, build relationships from there. So what this will look like is Yvette, Gina, I will be in the participant seat. I will be anyone that you want me to be that you would like to go from hello to yes with, because we say that all business is built on the ability to cause yes. If you can't cause yes, you can't really build business. So Gina, Yvette, I will be anyone that you want me to be that you would like to go from hello to yes with. I've done all kinds of roles. It could be a philanthropic partner, a business deal, speaking engagement, any yes that you are seeking. And so Jonathan, who shall we kick the show off with first?
We are prepped and ready. I told Maria that if we were to send these two ladies into the lion's den, either one of them or both of them would come back with a jacket.
Perfect. So who are we kicking it off with, Jonathan? Let's answer the question.
Yvette Franklin.
Yvette Franklin. Yvette, so who would you like for me to be? If you just want to unmute for us, darling.
Amazing. Okay, so can you be a friend who I would like to speak to about an upcoming campaign?
Yes, I will be your friend. Hello, this is Bella.
Hi, Bella. How are you, my love?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you today, Yvette?
I'm amazing. I wanted to just have a really quick chat with you. As you know, I am a chair of a Global Girl Project. It's a fantastic organization that works with young girls. We do our leadership program with them. And like any nonprofit organization, we always need to fundraise. So what I wanted you to take a look at with me is a campaign that we're going to be launching in a couple of days, next week, in fact. And it's a campaign that we collaborated with an organization called The Big Give. And it's about supporting women and girls. And what they've done for us, which is amazing, is they've agreed to match anything that we fundraise within a period of time. So within 2 weeks. And within those 2 weeks, they will match pound for pound everything that we raise, which is incredible because it means, Bella, that whatever you give us, you create double the impact.
Oh, that's exciting. And so that's really exciting. Well, congratulations on that. And so what can I do? How can I help?
So the first thing I'd love you to do is to just take a look at our social media. If you're on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn, and we have a communications incredible young woman that works with us out of India, and she's creating all these fantastic posts, and it will tell you exactly what we're up to, what it's going to look like, the time period that we're going to be galvanizing this movement together, and then the impact of what we will raise.
Wow. And so that sounds extraordinary. And so are you just wanting me to share it on social media? Is that all you're asking?
Yeah, well, absolutely. So if you could have a look at it, share it with your friends, family, community, and also give whatever you can give. You know, I always say to my friends, give me your latte money for the week.
God. And is there a specific amount that you are looking to raise?
Altogether, we're looking to raise £25,000, and they will match that £25,000.
Okay. Well, I will, how about I donate £1,000?
That would be fantastic, Bella.
Perfect. Well, I will get that sent over to you and look forward to supporting your event.
Thank you so much. I look forward to the whole thing. I'm super excited about it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Yvette. I have no idea. Pounds are roughly the same as dollars right now, or not so much?
More or less. It's like maybe between $3 and $5 different, depends who's shaking the bell.
Got it. Because I just got back from South Africa, and like 5,000 Rand is like $20 or something.
Yes,
it is.
Same. So I'm originally from Jamaica, and I just stopped converting it after a while. I have like a gauge of, okay, so like £5 is about this many hundreds of dollars, and then I stop. So I haven't.
And then, you know, well, awesome job.
Yeah.
Yvette, we will get to the feedbackers in just a moment. But
Amazing.
Gina, who would you like for me to be? Oh, Gina, unmute for us, please.
Yes, ma'am. I think that I would like you to be a prospective board member for a nonprofit organization that I co-founded and run.
All right, sounds good.
Bella and board, those words don't. Oh, B-O-A-R-D.
Yeah.
Different type of spelling, Sean. Welcome.
Yes, welcome to the show. Hello, this is Bella.
Hey, Bella, this is Gina. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I'm so happy to get a chance to talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Gina. I'm so sorry that I only had a few minutes, but what can I do for you?
No problem whatsoever. Did you get a chance to look over the information that I sent you regarding our nonprofit and what we do and what our purpose is?
I read over briefly, but I'll be honest, I didn't have a whole lot of time before we hopped on the call.
Okay, perfect. No problem. I just want to know so I can give you a quick elevator speech really quick. We are a Dallas-based nonprofit with impact that goes nationwide. Our goal is to link together other nonprofits that are doing the same thing. We are a local amputee support group that I co-founded. I'm very happy to say 23 years we have been in business. Our goal is to promote inclusivity, health awareness, and just overall wellness for families as well as individuals going through trauma, amputation in particular. So we do a lot of nonprofit promotional stuff, a lot of awareness. We have a big local fundraiser every year that we put on called Legapalooza. It's a big blowout bash that we do for fundraising. We meet once a month as a board and plan out our agenda, our timing, what we're going to do. We go out into the community, spend a lot of time teaching and educating doing trauma recovery, doing peer visits. We volunteer for some of the local EMS emergency places so that they can use us to do reenact scenes, things like that. Very big on our community involvement. So that was one of the things that I thought I most admired about you, is just your benevolent background and philanthropic attitude to come on board and help us. We are currently looking for new board members, 2 in specific general board positions.
Okay, and what board position were you thinking about for me?
I would actually like to bring you in as a secretary for us right now, which has a huge role in maintaining all of our organizations, all of our scheduling, all of our social medias, our fundraising events, things like that. So it's a very active role.
Got it. Well, I will say this, Gina, because you are fantastic, and in this role, I will definitely accept your proposal and having a conversation a little bit further about being the secretary on your board, as in this role play. But if you were asking me as a Bella Verita in life, I would say, I don't think I can handle it because I'm allergic to information and data, but I will not say that as your role player today, because you did such a beautiful job, Gina. So I would be honored to be considered for your secretary for your board.
Thank you for your consideration. We appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Great job, Gina. Sean, we had Gina and Yvette into the participant seat. And now we're going to get to the judges. Otherwise, judges, this is the time that we get to give back in the form of feedback. And so it's going to be 30 seconds of feedback for either Yvette or Gina, something that they did great, something that they could do to improve. And then what is one word on how they left you feeling? One word on how they left you feeling. And we're going to go Candy. Candy, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Yvette, please?
Yes, ma'am. So Yvette, you did a wonderful job. I think that I was really impressed that you went straight to what you were looking for from your friend with no hesitation of why you were calling. I think sometimes that we can, when we are talking to a friend, you want to play the catch-up game before you ask for what you're looking for. So I do love that. And I also think that when you did get to the part when she asked what exactly you were needing from her, you directed her to Instagram, and you kind of redirected her in a different way instead of just continuing with the information that she needed to get the money right away, get the yes from her right away. So that was my only feedback. And you left me feeling like I want to donate for sure.
She wants to donate for sure, Sean.
Yeah.
And one word of so it's want to donate for sure. So you
sorry.
felt trusting. Like, what's the one word?
The one word. Sorry. Yes, the one word was definitely trust. Actually, that was exactly what I was feeling. So.
No, trust is present. Let's go.
Trust is present. Let's go. Anthony. Anthony, how about your 30 seconds and maybe a meme? A word for Gina.
Gina, she had it together. I could tell she is learned, like she practiced this. This is not her first rodeo, cowgirl kind of thing. She also she knew what she wanted, right? And she kind of directed you, like put it out in front of you and then led you to that path so you'd say yes. And I felt her confidence in doing it as well.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Anthony, it's one word of how Yvette made you feel.
How it made me feel?
Yes.
Watching it?
Yes.
I guess I want to say secure, like
nice.
Secure.
Trusting for Gina, secure for Yvette. Got some trustworthy people here, Bella Verita.
That there is. Let's go. Damien, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Yvette, please? Damien?
Yes. Yvette is definitely a vet. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's talking about. I feel that, in my opinion, I would like to have seen her a little bit more precise in her ask, in her request, a little bit sooner. You had to kind of like ask her, what does she need what does she need or desire from you? So I feel like leaving that question up to the person she's uh, working with or requesting something from. I feel like that was the only thing. Other than that, she definitely knows her stuff. So it was an honor to be present.
Awesome. Damien, and did you have a one word for Gina? How you felt?
One word for Yvette, I felt delighted.
Delighted, Bella Verita.
Delighted. Thank you, Damien, for that. And let's go, Jonathan. Jonathan, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Gina, please?
30 seconds for Gina. Gina, you again have the awareness of what you're up to. And I love how direct you are in sharing exactly where your passion is. But the piece that really got to me is being able to edify Bella and really play with the knowing that she feels this emotion to support similar space in the world. You could see her identity and her value in bringing her into your organization. And I feel like you really built that emotional bridge. In a word, I would say focused.
Nice, Jonathan. And Jonathan, everyone, it's the time where with, Gina Yvette jumping into the participant seat, never an easy place to be, Bella Verita gets to put me on the hot seat. Bella, please.
I do. This is my favorite time in the show because I get to put my co-host on the hot seat. And today, since he was running a little bit late, I came up with an extra good scenario since I was a little bit uncomfortable. So now it's payback time. Jonathan, are you ready for today's scenario to put Sean on the hot seat?
I was born ready for this.
All right. So I was reading because I did get, the majority of people here have some sort of nonprofit. You want to raise money for your nonprofit, right? And so I was reading here in Colorado, as a matter of fact, there is a donkey rehabilitation and shelter rescue here in Colorado. And so, Jonathan, I was thinking that Sean could go from hello to yes with John Elway to make a $100,000 donation to the donkey shelter. What do you think?
I think that it's a mission that needs support.
Yes. I was thinking that as well. And I was thinking, all the folks here from the nonprofit, if Sean could get yes from John Elway to support donkeys, then maybe Yvette could get her 25,000 pounds. Gina, Damien, other people could take a few things away to raise money for their nonprofits. What do you think?
Let's go. I'm ready for this.
And Jonathan, what do you think about Anthony playing the role of John Elway?
Anthony is more than prepared.
Anthony, are you up for playing John Elway?
I mean,
all you got to do is give Sean a hard time and not be willing to part with $100,000.
So I'm the guy with all the money.
You're the guy with all the money.
Okay. John, do you know who John Elway was, Anthony?
Oh yeah, he was a horrible football player. Not a very great team either.
That is funny.
So awesome. So the yes I'm seeking is, Belle, one more time.
$100,000 donation for donkey rescue.
Okay, and who am I being?
How about you be Gina?
Okay, and why are we rescuing donkeys?
Because they need homes. So
why
they
not?
don't go. So they don't go to slaughterhouses. So they get rehomed and they don't go to slaughterhouses.
All right.
It's a real nonprofit. It's called Long Hope Donkey Shelter.
Got it. So, and I am Gina, correct?
You're Gina.
And I'm John.
And Gina, why do you care about the donkeys?
Because
Besides the fact that
why not?
Bella is one? Yes. Okay, so
And Gina's a Paralympic too, Sean.
no way. What is your physical challenge?
I'm an amputee.
Oh, well, congratulations. I had dreams of being a Paralympian at one point myself and decided that the commitment level to be a blind skier in the Olympics, I'm definitely one of the top blind skiers in the country for sure. I couldn't commit. So really impressive. In what sport, Gina?
It's a little high. I have 2 Paralympic medals in volleyball. I am blessed to have wore USA on my back in basketball, volleyball, and bowling.
That's amazing. Amazing. And may I ask like 2 more quick questions?
Sure.
Yeah. At what age were you an amputee?
25. You'd think I'd know that right off, don't you? I don't guess I really pay much attention to that. 25.
Okay. And what was your athletic background before that?
I through high school, I did all 5 sports my little tiny hometown allowed, and then I did volleyball in college, and then I did AAA softball.
Wow. Congratulations. Truly
Thank you.
inspirational. Yes. So thank you for that. And is it okay if I am you having a conversation with John Elway about donkeys?
Show me the money.
Let's go.
And Sean, just real quick, so Anthony creates memes. So he put a meme in the chat. He did it so fast. That's like, it's a picture of me. You'll appreciate this. It's me, and I'm pointing my finger at you, and you're like sitting in the chair, like all sad face with your unblinded. It's like got your unblinded hat on and everything, and you have like sweat dripping down the side of your face, and you're like your eyebrows are furrowed, and there's like donkeys in the background, and it says sharks ask for equity. Bella asked Sean for donkeys, 100K or the donkey walks.
Yes. And Anthony, I would love to see Bella as a donkey yelling at me. That would be truly amazing. Yes.
Oh, I'll make it happen for you, Sean.
Yes. Say, and say Bella doesn't have, but is a perfect ass. How am I doing, Anthony, at making up memes?
Oh man. Oh, we could go on tour.
We could go on tour. All right, you get back
Bella,
to
you
work.
like, I'm gonna make that into
pause.
I'm gonna make that into a t-shirt. I'm gonna wear that t-shirt, Bella.
Oh, okay. All right. I gotta come up with a few. I got a few minutes to think about it now,
All
Anthony.
right, listen, full transparency, right? As always, in integrity. Like I was totally not feeling well today at all in any way, shape, or form. Bella's like, I'm going live on time, no matter if you're on time or not. I was like, all right, whatever. Like just at this point, I wasn't feeling well. So yes, I apologize for my not being here, but truly was not feeling well at all. So, but I am a gamer and I'm here. And Anthony, are you ready?
John Elway is ready.
Let's go. Hello, is Mr. Elway available?
Yeah, this is him. Who's this?
Hey, Mr. Elway. This is Gina. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is it still a good time for you?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Let's
awesome.
go.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I will keep it to the 2 minutes and 45 seconds and counting we have left. But Mr. Elway, I know who you are. And I know that you know who you are, excuse me. And I knew who you are as well. Super busy, in demand, 2-time Super Bowl winner. Unbelievable. But may I ask you, what prompted you to even accept this conversation with me today? I'm grateful, but why this?
You know, I have a couple children, as you know, and one of the things on my family's ranch is we have this real small donkey. So the fact that you had a donkey charity, and that the small donkey that we have is one that just passed away not too long ago, but we had him for 25 years, and my kids loved that donkey.
Oh. Mr. Elway, I'm so sorry for the loss of the donkey, and as silly as others may think it to be, I am clear on the profound relationship that gets created between children and pets, families and pets, and I'm really sorry for the loss, especially for a pet that was there for 25 years. I'm very sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and Mr. Elway, just in your philanthropy, like your impact in the world overall, and you've done so much, you cause so much, you know, you're everywhere still. What keeps you going? Like, what's the ultimate why that's yet unsatisfied for you, Mr. Elway?
Yeah, I think it's creating servant leadership out there in the world. So others get to do the same thing I'm capable of doing now at this time in my life. It wasn't always like this, but now I am.
Awesome. Well, from that place of servant leadership and its exponential expansion, can I share a couple of quick things in our final minute or so that may or may not resonate with you?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So, Mr. Elway, I'm not going to ask you for money. And that may seem like what this call is all about. But what I actually want to do is add value to you because I believe in integrity. I think integrity is full transparency to the relevant facts and also seeking to add more value than we receive. And when we say something does a something, it actually does. So all I'm simply proposing is a conversation with you for 30 minutes in follow-up about how we can actually add to your charitable foundation and help you raise an extra $2 million in the next 12 months through this incredible person I met, through my colleague Jonathan, who knows this blind person, Sean Calgi. You've heard of him. He's an incredible charitable fundraiser. He's created this model called Sustainable Giving. It works. It's integrous. It's impactful. It's positive. It's expansive. And at the end of the day, Mr. Elway, we think, again, we could raise a million extra bucks for your charitable cause, as well as create the proliferation of your identity even more expansively to spread your message of servant leadership. So and he's done this on Tony Robbins' stage. You know, he's raised $1.7 million for Tony's birthday. There's a YouTube influencer who had never raised more than $14,000. He worked with Sean. They raised $2.6 million. So all we're looking to do is have a follow-up conversation with you. And there's references out the wazoo for Sean, Sustainable Giving, and what we've done together. And I love donkeys. This is an incredible cause. So we'll do beautiful things for donkeys. It touches your children's heart. And for your more expansive mission, I think we have some really incredible solutions. So, Mr. Elway, how would it resonate with you or not to have a follow-up 30-minute conversation about sustainable giving, massively more impact, a couple $1 million for your charity, and to do really beautiful things for donkeys that would touch your family's heart, sir?
I mean, yeah. Where do I sign? That sounds great.
Awesome. Well, Mr. Elway, I really appreciate it. Shall I set that meeting up with your assistant?
Yeah,
Bella?
please.
Mr.
Yeah,
Estes,
she tells me what to do. She's my boss. You know how this works.
I do. Yes. Thank you. So God bless, and we'll see you soon, Mr. Elway.
Thank you.
Out of role, Anthony, great job as John Elway. Gina, thank you for letting me be you. Truly inspired. I am clear on the commitment it takes to be an Olympian in any way, shape, or form. And that is an awesome thing, really inspired. And Gina, how would I do as you? And how was your time, Gina, on the Heart of Influence?
You did a great job. Great job. Great job building, not just getting the yes, but actually building relationship. We've already built rapport and relationship. Amazing job.
That's why Gina, that's why Bella keeps me around. You know?
I know.
Yeah.
I thought there was a reason, but when you were so late, I was getting a little question. I was like, I don't know.
Well, Gina, I actually teach something. Being late can actually be an incredibly positive thing.
It can be. It can be.
Real. Can I tell her,
entrance.
for real, can I tell her it's that? And it creates a friction and a presence in certain situations that when you then deliver, it even amplifies the value of the contrast into the context. For real.
Yeah, it's way deeper when someone wants to be mad at you and wants to be upset, and then you still wow them.
Yes.
Way deeper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. So I don't recommend doing it on purpose. I don't, but I'm serving, delivering, and wasn't feeling well. And there's a real possibility there. So Gina, thank you so much. And I'm hoping that you are incredibly proud of all that you've done.
I'm very proud of myself, of you being myself, of me being you, whatever that was. I'm proud of
I hope you're proud of what you've accomplished, and meaningfully inspired. I had the opportunity and privilege to interview Michael Ruzioni a couple weeks ago at our event in Long Beach Island. I also had the blessing and privilege of interviewing Sugar Ray Leonard, another Olympic gold medalist, and I mean this with all of my heart. You are as inspirational as either of them, and they are both incredibly inspirational. But I really mean that because it takes a something and a something to do what you did. So thank you.
Thank you. That blesses me beyond words. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Gina. Anthony, dude, you are hysterically funny, and it means you're brilliant because you can't be hysterically funny without being brilliant. So thank you for that. I love the meme. I love what you do. I'd love to learn more. And Anthony, how'd I do as Gina? And how was your time on Jonathan's Heart of Influence?
I think you did pretty good as Gina. I think you got a little long-winded at the end. You already had me. You could have just like finished it up, wrapped it up, you know. Other than that, I mean, it was great. I felt incredible. Unblinded, this is an experience. Like, it's a totally new experience. I have a whole community myself, so it's like we do these things, and now I'm seeing what you guys are doing. I'm like, oh, okay, they're on to something, and I really like how Bella and Jonathan were able to engage everybody and get everybody involved, and this resonates to me like synthesis school that my daughter did for during COVID time, where it's a conundrum and a game. And these kids from around the world were coming together and learning, and they learned so much in such a short amount of time because it was made to be fun. And then relationships were formed. And I see that you guys have this model, so it's exciting to see someone doing this, and I see a future in what you're doing. And yeah, I'd love to see how we could connect. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And just out of curiosity, so thank you. What do you think it is that we do? And I'm not saying that sarcastically or facetiously,
Yeah.
because this is how I teach influence. So when somebody has a frame, a critically important question is, wow, like, so what frame am I in? Like, so what do you think that we do?
So I'm still gathering. I'm one to gather information before I fully create, my whatever my.
Yeah. No, let's pause. Can everybody feel the absolute drop in Anthony's certainty? Gina, can you feel that Anthony's certainty has plummeted off a cliff?
Totally different 180.
And that's not being disrespectful, Anthony.
No.
Yeah.
But it's because Anthony said, yeah, I see what you're doing here. Like, I see this.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. So what is this? Well, I didn't draw any conclusion. Like, right. So one of the most powerful, because just quick takeaway for everybody, right? And this is why I have $1 million bet I could out influence anyone on the planet on a neutral set of facts. It's not because I was born that way. It's because I've studied influence at every level conceivable for almost 3 decades. And my repetitions make Tony Robbins' repetitions look small. And that's the truth. And I can explain the mathematics of that, right? Doing 3 shows of this every single day with people in a real dynamic hellos and goodbyes continuously. And that's 10% of the reps, right? It's this. With humans, we are living in friction. So there's the dynamic of rapport. And what that means is people have up shields and filters between what we're trying to convey and they're receiving. Charlie Brown's teacher being the ultimate lack of rapport, 0, wah, 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 right? But at no level, almost no level, do we ever have perfect rapport. So there's still, in the game of telephone, filters that are up, people associating meaning into context they're present to. And so the most powerful tool we have in the world, first, is to work really hard to open listening and eliminate filters in the loving pursuit of the relevant truth. What Anthony thinks we are is incredibly relevant to me and Anthony, because Anthony said he has a community. He wants more. He wants to serve and build. So I care a lot authentically about what Anthony thinks we're doing, because if he knows we're doing, he's even going to be more excited. But if he thinks we're something he's seen before, like, I don't know, it's like, yeah, like a Tony Robbins thing, or maybe like landmark form or NLP, I'd want to disruptively reframe that rapidly so the cement doesn't dry on a misimpression that could limit the possibilities for Jonathan with Anthony, us with Anthony, right? And so I'd ask a simple question, like, wow, that's amazing, thank you. Like, so what does he think we are? And Anthony's like, well. And that's not again, a critique. That's judges, witnesses, billionaires.
Oh. Oh no, I think his computer died. Let me see if I can call him real quick to at least finish that statement.
Man, that was
It's like a cliffhanger, right?
That was a cliffhanger. He's having a day, dude. He's having a day.
Seriously.
Influence right there, though, because we're all like, we want more.
We want more.
Friction.
Exactly. We
He
want
did it on
more.
purpose.
Yeah.
Let's take bets. He did it on purpose. He
Yeah.
did it on purpose.
I
Ultimate-
guarantee you it's the
ultimate
computer died. I
cliffhanger.
guarantee you
Ultimate.
he's still sitting in front of the computer talking
He's
and he has
having
no
his
idea the
moment.
computer went out.
I mean, just-
I guarantee you that is what's happening is he's
Oh,
like
no.
talking and wondering why no one's commenting back and
He
doesn't
didn't really
realize
move
the
us.
computer
Let's just
died.
all act completely unmoved when he comes back and finishes.
right.
Yeah.
No, watching that as like the theater and just watching
Yeah.
everybody go, at the same time. Like it's like everybody fell into a vacuum.
And he must have turned his ringer off because now he's not answering. That is so funny.
Anthony, these memes are killing me here. I'm gonna need
Oh,
one.
just wait till you see this next one.
Hello, we lost you. I don't know if your computer died, but everybody is talking about how much influence that you have because when you left the screen, like everybody's like leaned into the screen waiting to know what your next word was. And Anthony's like, that's influence because he's gone and nobody can like say a word because we all want to know what his next word was. So I have you on speakerphone if you can finish your thought. What everyone's at the edge of their seats here.
My final thought was Anthony. I'm extremely impressed. I wish you all the best. I hope that this is the beginning and not the end, because of your level of congruence and mastery, and I could feel the impact you're having in the world, and the more you desire. So I'm really grateful that you were here today, Anthony, and thank you.
I appreciate you. And Sean, so you know, that meme was just created that you asked for. And I just put it in there. So maybe you could have Bella describe it to you.
Yeah, it is.
Not only that, I'm gonna have her describe right now, but we're gonna put it up on the mastery session tonight.
Yes.
So you make sure Bella can't destroy that, grab it out of the chat, and let's make sure you put it up tonight. But yes, Bella, what is it?
It is so unbelievable, like how fast this is created. So there's a meme. It literally looks like John Elway. It literally looks like you with your unblinded hat on. And I'm presuming that's a statue of John Elway. There's donkeys. You're holding a sign that says $100,000 donation, and it says Elway. Elway's in the Hall of Fame. Now Sean wants him in the Hall of Donkeys. And then the second one, it's, oh my God. So there is a wizard, and then it's a picture of me. It's got like red hair, but I got a donkey face. And then you pointing at me laughing. There's a wizard like waving a magic wand that says, "Behold the power of memes. Bella Donkey." I always knew she was, with a like caption over your head. So yes.
Yes. Yes. I would still like the Anthony if we could. Bella does not have, but is a perfect ass. That would be like super amazing.
Okay.
Oh, because she is laughing. Sarah.
Okay, gotcha. I'll send that to Linus for you guys.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we have jumped the donkey slightly. Let's go with Damien. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in the feedbacker seat today. And certainly a less than fully conventional, but seemingly still highly effective Heart of Influence. How was your time on Jonathan's Heart of Influence today, Damien?
Damien, if you could just, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think I'm intrigued. I like new. I like cutting edge. I like real and authenticity. I like transparency. I like vulnerability. I think the feedback has been amazing. I really like the energy that you feel through a screen. That's pretty amazing. So definitely enjoyed myself, even though I was reluctant and half-hearted in the beginning because I had no idea what I was taking my time away from to do. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Damien. Really appreciate that for sure. Let's go, Candy. Thanks for kicking us off in the feedbacker seat for sure, and did a wonderful job. And Candy, how was your time today on Jonathan's Heart of Influence?
No, thank you so much. I've really enjoyed it. Jonathan really prepped me for what today was going to be, and I was very excited to join and meet some new people. That's what I love to do in my everyday life is I set out to try to meet new people every day. And I don't know what your company does, but I am very intrigued. I do need to learn more, I feel like, in my own personal life about influence. So I'm excited to be invited into the circle by Jonathan.
Awesome. Well, we really thank you, Candy. And what I know to be true is that influence is the only attainable superpower for human beings. It's the Sons of Liberty and Dr. Warren's Tavern that created the United States of America through the Boston Tea Party and all that happened from there. It's the rise and fall of the Roman and Greek empires, the spread of Islam, Christianity throughout the globe from, very meager beginnings for both. It's Oprah Winfrey facing racial, gender abuse, racial and gender bias, abuse, teen pregnancy, 4 statistical massive challenges for economic abundance and being worth 25,000 times the median American household. Facebook, Bill Gates, and Microsoft, all of it is the ability to cause yes, period. That could be wielded with integrity or without integrity or anywhere in between. But that's the study of the work and which yes is the cause. Because William Dawes woke up no one and Paul Revere woke up enough to make sure that we are the red, white, and blue, and we do not speak like Bono. Yes. And our friends from Ireland and England and, those regions of the world. So, thank you for that, Ken. And let's go to that, rounding out our team. Let's look at Jonathan, Yvette, thank you for jumping on the board. Indeed, never an easy place to be for sure. And Yvette, how was your time on Jonathan's Heart of Influence?
Oh, absolutely brilliant. I am a 100% believer in divine order in all things. So when my brother Jonathan calls and says, "Can you do this on Thursday?" I was like, wait. I'm there and I'm driving there, but I get there. Yes. So, and yeah, if I get, I get to spend time with him and get time to spend with you beautiful people. And Gina's scenario, by the way, is one that I literally have to go do tomorrow because I'm looking for a new board member. So when you was doing that scenario, I was like, thank you, God, universe, ancestors, and everybody else. So cool.
Amazing.
No idea.
Amazing. And Yvette, where are you from originally?
I am born and bred in Jamaica and raised in London.
Amazing. So we'd all be speaking like Yvette if it wasn't. It was all William Dawes. That's perfect timing, Yvette. You're welcome and amazing. So thank you, Yvette. Jonathan, brother. Yeah, you're very welcome. Jonathan is a growth-driven, heart-centered, integrous human committed to mastery, as I'm sure most of you are well aware if you know him well. And those that don't, you could rest assured he is. Thank you for the honor and privilege of being here with you on your first Heart of Influence. Jonathan, albeit a slightly unconventional one, but Jonathan, we always land the plane quite masterfully. So Jonathan, your final today on your Heart of Influence.
Knowing people at some level on the call and seeing who shows up and who shows out, and there's conversations with everyone on how do we make a greater impact in the world, and it's bringing people together with people that they don't know, and introducing them to things that they may have been missing, but it's through us opening the door that really gives people the opportunity to have everything that they want. Money, time, or magic, everybody wants a little bit more, and that's what these people are up to before the call, but I know that, there's more synergy coming off of the call now.
Awesome. Thank you, Jonathan, for all that you do in this world. And Bella Rita, do you have any final, please? And you are a perfect ass, Bella.
Well, I was going to say, Anthony did put the meme in the chat, which I think there's so many more memes to create with Anthony. Cannot wait to do more. But Sean, you always say like what we put out, we are an integrity-based company. It's like integrity-based human influence, and integrity is a huge part of what it is that we do. And this meme is out of integrity. It is completely out of integrity because it says Bella does not have, but is a perfect ass. And I 100% have a perfect ass. So I don't think we can put this out because it's just out of integrity.
Oh my God, you're so crazy.
Yes. So
this is not the I Love Lucy show. So Lucy, I love you and amazing. So in final, I will round the bend. Yes, you are invited to our immersion on October 15th. As you may or may not have heard, we'll have David Mizell, founder of Marvel Studios, sold it for $4 billion to Disney. We'll have Kevin Mayer, who's on the receiving end at Disney of that $4 billion transaction, as well as acquiring Lucasfilms and Pixar. Like, these people will be speaking at this immersion. With me, I'll be interviewing them. Sugar Ray Leonard, Olympic gold medalist, Charlie Sheen, movie and TV star, on the big comeback, model, actress from the Middle East with incredible stories, some controversy surrounding her these days. One of the top women in AI in America, Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid. And these will not just be people like giving disconnected thoughts. I'll be interviewing them, contextualizing them through the prism, power, and possibility of formula. And all of you are invited as our guests. This event, we will have more than 1,000 people in the room. We're already at 1,200 people registered. Not all those folks will show up, but we'll be, certainly 1,000 plus people will be in the room on game day on October 15th, and then we roll on through the 18th. And if you're like, hey, I'm super busy, can't make it, I would really try to make it, but if you can't, we have our AI agent interaction. There is nothing on my reputation on planet Earth like what we got now. And we are ahead of Microsoft, we're ahead of Google, we're ahead of Elon Musk, we're ahead of everyone. Straight truth facts. And if you don't believe it, check it out. You will be in shock of what you're communicating with, as well as one of our human team members. They'll explain more about what we are, what's going on. But a great way to start is here. And an even better way to take value away from today is to connect with Jonathan, each other, and let this not be the end, but the beginning. If you truly want to raise your financial abundance, time freedom, duplication, scaling, and your impact in the world. My final thoughts.
And I want to let everybody know there is, and I'm reposting it since it's kind of high up in the chat, but I just reposted the link. So you can click that link and get all of the information for the event and everything. So I just reposted it since we've had some memes since it was posted. But back to you, Sean.
Yes, valuable memes from Anthony. Thank you. Really, this work's about, since the dawn of humanity, people struggle with two questions. Why am I here? And if I can figure that one out, how do I fulfill my ultimate mission, vision, purpose? People, they start with why, but if you start with why and don't figure out how, you're never going anywhere. And we are the how in the personal and professional acceleration world. So that's our scoop. And I end every show by saying this: I may be physically blind, which I am, but I'm absolutely certain that the possibilities to accelerate, as we've just discussed, sit right in front of all of us. But with those possibilities sitting right in front of our very eyes, we all need a little unblinding. Because at some level, Bella, we are all